You are now listening to Potty Mouth Radio.
Yo. Alright. Yeah. Lie to me constantly, telling me honestly, probably using me. Nothing is real to me when everyone's fake to me. Nothing is new to me, nothing is news to me. What do you want from me? How do I help you? Telling myself that I ain't nothing but a vessel. Nothing but a muscle to be flexed by some other bitch. Nothing but a dick to be loved by some other bitch. Nothing but a nigga to be loved by some other bitch. How do I tell myself that I'm nothing to these niggas who fuck with me? Shit would get ugly, I tell the truth. Lucky if I ever do. Comfortable convos, money make you feel it too. In 22 I had big homies who slime me. At 25 I rolled the dice and snake eyes surrounding me. Money on my head but I'm collecting a bounty. Mountain issues, don't waste no paper or no fucking tissues. Pistols what I need when I need a breakthrough. Recognition of my pessimistic tendencies. A bunch of niggas who didn't have the propensity to do it on their own is linking up and it gets to me. I get fidgety when it's wartime. The saying goes that my trigger finger itching, but niggas know my finger has never left the trigger. I'm shooting still like Puka or Luka. Niggas know I be hooping ill. Scoot the Ville, I scoot your bitch and chill. Tense feelings of anxiety. I see my IP getting slaughtered by little homies I'm side-eyeing. Rescue mission execution impeccable. Is it deserved or worth it is the question though. Tail spinning at 2 a.m. I'm desperate for purpose. Niggas heard about the channel, I see the vultures lurking. Merchandise and commerce is the death of me. Especially when it takes away from giving the best of me. I can't mess with the recipe. Winning is essential to my quality of life. Like a warm drain, nigga, could you please add ice? For 5 years straight, dog, yeah, I can't sleep at night. 5 years stuck here, I just need advice. Yeah. The big homies ain't bigger no more. Every day this city starts to resemble Sodom Gomorrah. Girl will put the city on his wings and flip it around. That's how I feel when I see you niggas still running around. At this point in my career, I'm punching down. I'm too addicted to the drink like it's prohibition. Being the greatest in the game is my only mission. Close second doesn't ever cut it like dog scissors. I'm not no mid-card nigga like Dolph Ziggler. Charge too much to the game, dog, yeah, that shit is max. Every time I hear that fucking word, I think of plaques. Too many tracks I ran, I'm thinking about doing a lap. Victories in eyesight, but still just out of grasp. My only passion in life, nigga got me praying to God. I don't even believe in Christ, I'm hoping I'm doing it right. Hope he checks his voicemail, I ain't get through. I give it too much to niggas, sometimes I feel misused. Hey. Abusing a person who cares, but I still persevere. Gossip and messiness is the only thing that persists is. My only fear is being not remembered. Almost 30 years on this planet, I'm still lost as ever. Puzzle piece missing, start to feel like lost treasure. Brother gone missing, milk carton's the last measure. Tall glass and Moscato on parched. My lady tells me she feel like we growing apart. Says I'm aloof, but gender roles, I'm playing my part. These days I start to feel like everything is shot in the dark. Adrenaline in my soul, I need a shot in the arm. Cody Rhodes storybook in it's not in my cards. Who booked this shit? 100 gotta be holding the pen. No dosage pen, it's full of anxiety. Voices flare up and they come in variety. I'm on stream and I'm trying to spread ideologies. This neo-feudalism is becoming uninspiring. Talk about knowledge, niggas tell me I'm spiraling. White folk trying to talk about some slavery in Ireland. The system is working, of course, and some niggas really love that shit like I learned from Troy. Traffic is great in this country, yeah, but my life is a boring American dream don't exist, so everything we torn, everything is falling. Everything is falling, everything is falling. It's falling apart in front of us. Last generation of a once great nation. No one say cause we all participated. It's falling apart in front of us.
You are now listening to Potty Mouth Radio.
Yeah. Hey. Na-na. Oh na-na. Oh na-na-na-na-na-na. Turn me up. Till my dog turns snake, we gon' spin up on the block and we gon' hit him in the face. Yelling for no jersey till we found out that's where he stay. Niggas switch to the other side, that's where he gon' stay. I ain't never met no plug who can't make a play. I ain't never met no nigga tatted in his flesh. Chill like my brother still, he gon' turn his back. Hey, what the fuck is that? Spend anytime, I want that nigga sleep. We can leave it on the net or take it to the streets. The way he talking, man, I think that nigga wants some beef. What the fuck is that? Tryna turn my niggas up. 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 Man, I turn my niggas up. Man, I turn my niggas up for real. 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 Yeah, hey, what you needed from me? What you need? Hey, cause we don't speak unless you need some. Know you need some from me. I know you need some from me. Yeah, look, when we met your ass was broken from me. I turn my niggas up like that shit is nothing. I turn my, yeah, I should've seen it coming. I should've peeped it coming, yeah. Hey, when I give out grace, all I ask is thanks. All I ask is please don't bite the hand that feed your ass. Niggas saying that he leaving like we need his ass. Man, I turn my niggas up. Hey, and we spinning to the body drop. Body's dropping. Yeah, I'm so it's non-stop. Non-stopping. And it's all when it's, and it's all when it's, and it's all when it turn my niggas up. Hey, and I turn my niggas up. And I turn my niggas up. Hey, and I turn my niggas up. And I turn my niggas up. And I turn my niggas up. And I
How we doing, everybody? How we doing, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Y'all know the fucking vibes. Today is Monday, July 14th. We're here live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? It is a beautiful day outside. Beautiful day outside here in Philadelphia. Beautiful rainy day. We needed this rain bad. Hold on. Oh, no, I want to turn this shit on. I'll turn the other shit on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I like this new shit. Do I? I like it better. All right. There we go. All right. Beautiful day here. First things first. Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday. Thank everybody for helping us reach 10,000 subscribers. You already know the phone.
So looking at it, bro, we got to go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
10,000 subs on the channel. We did it. Chat. We did it. 10,000 subs. Yeah.
So looking at it, bro, we got to go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
Listen, we had to get at least 10,000, and we got them. And we got 10,000 subs, chat. Very cool. Thank you for everybody who subscribed. Thank you for everybody who watches. Yeah, I mean, it was a journey to say the least. The first, listen, no, they say the first 10,000 is the hardest 10,000. So, yeah, I mean, cheers to the next. The mic is weird. Okay, well, what does it sound like? Because I use a different mic today. What does it sound like? Hold on, chat. Let me pull up a mic. Thank you for telling me that, because I was wondering whether or not it would sound weird. Sound like I might need to beat noise. It sound loud. Hold on. Sound like I might need to beat noise. It sound loud. Hold on. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing what y'all. Okay. Oh no, it sounds better now. Chat. It sounds way better. Chat, I'm way better now, right? Chat, way better now, right? Yeah. All right. Yeah. I can tell you what it was, chat. I can tell you exactly what it was. I can say exactly what it was. I had the other mic on too, so some of the audio was coming from the other one. All right, but we fixed it. First things first, Y'all know what I got to do. Patreon.com/PoddyMouth. Subscribe to our Patreon. Over on Patreon, we're doing our watch along. Last week, we started The Ultimatum. So if you like to watch two guys just talk about and react to reality TV shows, Patreon.com/PoddyMouth. Also, you can all our pods over there, but really the selling point of Patreon is the reaction to reality TV shows. That's what we doing over there, dog. That's what we doing over there. So Patreon.com/PoddyMouth. Go subscribe.
Spare some change? Got any change? Can you spare some change?
Also, on top of that, if you just want something to listen to while you're at work, just podcast content to fulfill your weekly podcast needs. I know you'd be at work doing your job. You need something to listen to. Our YouTube membership program. For $20 a month, you get 3 episodes a week. That's 12 episodes a fucking month. It's the best deal inside of business. We podcast for the working person, the working man, the working woman, the working non-binary. If you got a job, you just need shit to listen to. We're the guys for you. YouTube membership program. For $20 a month, you get 3 episodes a week. That's 12 episodes a month. It's the best deal inside of fucking business, y'all.
Spare change? Spare change, ma'am? I'm broke, nigga!
All right. Okay. All right. Before we get into stuff to talk about today, because we do have some stuff I would like to cover. Tell me about y'all weekends, yo. Tell me about y'all weekends, man. Tell me how did y'all weekends go? I can tell you how mine went. It was very uneventful. I've spent the whole weekend, number one, Hope Maxing off Superman in the crib, Hope Maxing all the way to the nth degree, but also in the crib, just like desperately needing companionship. You ever want to be around people but don't want to be around people? That's where I was. Got a new car, WU, bro. WU. Think about you all weekend. Got it. About to get kicked out the house. Damn, that's fucked up. First weekend in 3 months, I got to do nothing. Good John, bro. Sometimes be like that. It was a great weekend. Justin Bieber saved my life, then Travis Scott murdered me. That's hilarious. But bumping that new Giveon, listen. Niggas are not talking about how great that new Giveon is. I got my diploma. Yo, WU, bro.
None of these niggas have motion except for me.
Niggas are not talking about how good that new Giveon album is. I don't know if y'all R&B heads or not. I don't know if y'all really fuck with the vibes. But let me tell you something. That new Giveon, I'm in the crib singing, bro. Yo, look at
Well,
all weekend, bro. All weekend, I've been like, where the fuck do this? Where is random phone keep coming from? It was just random phone all over my living room floor, and I kept asking myself, where the fuck is this phone coming from? Where is he getting phone? This nigga found a sponge. By the way, this was a used sponge. This sponge was used to clean shit, and he just fucking ate it. He do shit like he don't get food. He's well fed. This fucking sponge. This nigga just be doing shit, bro. Appa's a fucking weird cat, dog. Swear to God. I swear to God. Lynn's the virgin in chat. He just doing shit, bro. He just be doing shit. Now he looking at me like, what's up? Fucking hate this nigga. Oh my God. Listen, everybody, if you think about getting a cat, don't get a cat. Cats are not good decisions. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If you are thinking about getting a cat, do not get a fucking cat, bro. I'm be honest with you, bro. My cat does nothing but ruin my life. Every day I wake up. Let me tell you something. So I've been doing this new thing with Appa where I don't let him sleep in the bed at night. I don't let him sleep in the bed or my room at night because number one, he likes to lick my blanket. I don't know if you got cats, but this is what Appa does. Appa likes to lick my fucking blanket. So he get in bed with me. and start baking cookies and shit like that. But then he using his mouth. It's like he not even baking cookies. I would be rolling blunts. Like he's doing this, but also licking a blanket. So then it'd be big ass wet spots in the blanket. So I stopped allowing him to sleep in the bed at night. I stopped. I said no. So I just kick him out. I kick him out. But every day, it's like he can tell when I wake up. It's like every day around my wake up time, I don't even make a single noise. Not a single sound is made. I'm just in bed. I'm not playing the video, nothing. But he just start meowing. He just meowing. He just meowing. He just meowing, bro. I swear to God. He deep throwing the blunt. I swear to God, bro. I don't know, bro. He can't sleep in the bed no more. That was an executive decision that was made upon my part. And truth be told, I think it's for the best. I think it's for the best. You know what I mean? Because if I didn't, he would just do that every night. There's Appa randomly flop his whole body down on the bed all the time, bro. I would be looking for Appa. Yo, you would think. I think partially because I'm home all the time, right? Because I'm home, like I am professionally unemployed. So like, you would think that he just get used to me being home all the time and like ignore me, but because I'm professionally unemployed and I'm always home, he always expects me to like do something with him. Like he's like, no, like so we playing games now, right? So we're gonna run around the house, right? You gonna pick up that toy and throw it across the room, and I'm gonna play fetch with you? No, bro. Oh, don't get me started on the bathroom, dog. If I go to the bathroom, take a shit, which I often do. I have a pretty normal bowel movements. He would just sit outside the door and meow until I let him in. And then he don't even want to be cuddled when I pick him. Like I let him in, I try to pet him. He don't even let me pet him. He's like, yo, the fuck you doing in here, cuz? Ain't no locking doors in this joint. Don't fucking touch me, cuz. You should get another cat so you have someone to play with. You know what's funny, bro? I was thinking about that, bro. I truly need to get another cat. I truly need to get another cat, bro. You know, I'm not even lying. I need to get another cat. Just so he can get off my dick. Like he got to get off my dick, bro. Like I fuck with him. I fuck with Appa, but no. I fuck with him, but not that much. Pretty normal bowel movements. I shit once every 3 days. Once every 3 days is not pretty normal bowel movements. I'm not gonna lie to you, broski. Your shit backed up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gotta do something about that.
That shit stank down.
Your stomach does not work properly if you shitting once every 3 days. Like you don't got enough fiber in your diet, broski. You gotta eat more fibraceous foods. Like, are you eating a whole food pyramid? Like how you get down? It don't sound like your diet is proficient. Be careful what you ask for with another cat. My friend got 3 cats now. Damn. I shit once every. Y'all niggas is shitting once every 3 days. Y'all serious? Like y'all dead ass right now? Like I'm perplexed. So y'all just walking around with 3-day-old shit in your stomach all the time. Now I get poopy twice a day. Bro, I get poopy 2-3 times a day. Like 2-3 times a day I'm poopy. Once every day. Who shitting every day? You supposed to shit every day. You supposed to shit every day. That's how food work. What you mean? What you mean? Yo, somebody, I'm about to ban this nigga. He talking about, I don't know what he got going. I'm about to ban him. Somebody ban that L-Town guy. I got any mods in chat? Matt, can you ban him? I don't know what the fuck you talking about. According to what? What you? I got y'all. Hold on. How many times should you poop a day? Damn, hold on. My camera not on. This should say 3 times a day to 3 times a week. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If you shitting 3 times a week, you about to die, broski. Let's keep it a bean. You about to die, bro. Like, think about this. By the way, this is too much. This is too wide of a reality. This is too wide of a fucking variety to shit. What you mean? 3 times a day or 3 times a week? 3 times a week? Like, so you telling me I'm only supposed to shit? What's that? It's 7 days a week. 3 times 7 is what, 21? So you telling me I'm supposed to shit 21 times or 3 times a week? That's too far. What the fuck are we talking about? 21 times a week? Or 3 times or 3 times a week?
Potty mouth. Stop playing.
Well, hello, potty mouth.
I'm a real potty mouth, yo. I be shitting. I be on the toilet. I really be on the toilet, bro. Like, I really get poopy, bro. I'm Mr. Poopy. I'm Mr. Poopy. I can't with y'all. Y'all niggas not real poopers, and I'm learning that. I'm learning that about. I'm shitting now. Salute, bro. As you should, bro. As you should be shitting right now. All right, but let's get into this. To the talks of the day. CoryxKenshin. What the fuck is cuz name, chat? Yo, chat. What is cuz name? Somebody tell me how to say. Somebody tell me how to say cuz name. Is it CoryxKenshin? What? How you say cuz name? I'm not. So let me. All right. Here's. Before I get into Kenshin, all right. Before I get into this, I would like to make it. Damn, the post I was about to use got deleted. Damn, that's crazy. The post that I was gonna use for all my research got deleted. That's not nuts. It was a whole thread. Damn, how I'm supposed to talk about this shit now? If I don't, hold on, chat. Damn, niggas backtracking. Damn, Corey. All right. So Corey sent FBI on you. Listen, Corey, talking about the X is silent. Why is the X there? Why is there X there to X silent? Listen, here's what I know about the CoryxKenshin slander. Here's what I know. Some girl he used to date on TikTok was talking about how he was emotionally abusive or some shit like that. Hold on, let me see if I can find that post at least. Because the original post got taken down. It's this white woman right here. She said, the truth about your favorite YouTuber. Number 1, real bird shit. Can I be honest for a second? We got to be honest. Whenever they introduce slander on a popular creator and they say your favorite blank, your favorite rapper, your favorite streamer, your favorite creator, it's never my favorite nigga. They be like, oh, it's your favorite YouTuber, and it's CoryxKenshin. I don't know this nigga like that, but whatever. She says, the truth about your favorite YouTuber. Content warning, non-graphic, emotional plus mental abuse, manipulation, narcissistic behavior, love bombing, gaslighting, illness-related trauma, emotional abandonment, power imbalance, status, and cruelty. All right, so let me see if I can find this girl video now. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Because nobody posted it. Nigga just put the, what's her name? Pandon? Why her name so fucking long, bro? Too many letters. Like, I'm dyslexic. Too many letters start to look like nothing to me, bro. What's her name? See, I hate when I do research for stuff and then people delete the tweets. Like, what are we doing, bro? I searched far and wide, aka I read the timeline, and I was gonna use you as a source, and now I can't use you as a source because you getting hate for your tweet. Leave your tweet up, fuck nigga. Don't run now. All right, hold on. Here we go. I found her videos. Do I gotta log in? I do gotta log in. Hold on, let me log in. Hold on, let me log into let me log in TikTok real fast. Hold on, chat. My fault. 7406. My fault. I was saying the code that I just got sent out loud. What the fuck, yo? All right. Jesus Christ. All this to log into TikTok. That's why I hate when niggas get slandered on the timeline. You can't take the heat, don't fucking tweet it, bitch ass nigga. All right, come on. All right, here we go. This chat new? It might be. I'm not sure. Hold on. Okay.
Bacon avocado.
Please be kind. This took everything in me to share. Most of my TikToks are laughter. Okay, hold on. All right, so where's the first TikTok? Okay, all right, hold on.
Bacon avocado. I dated CoryxKenshin. And he hurt me really bad.
Yo, what? Yo. Yo, why is her... Bro, why is her breakdown video of her getting abused a shit post, bro? Like, that's not abysmal? Like, what's up, bro? Why is it a shit post? The fuck am I looking at?
And I'm not the only one.
Bro, she started with bacon avocado. Bro, what are we doing? It's a trend. Yo, TikTok is frying niggas' brains. Bro, what is this, bro? All right, here we go. Let's see. All right, here we go. The truth about your favorite YouTuber. This is part 1. Not doing the story time. Sharing what I live. It feels heavy. If it feels heavy, it is because it is. Part 2 drops later tonight. Read with care. All right, here we go. I didn't want to do this, but I don't owe you my silence. There's no clean way to start. I'm gonna turn the sound off. There's no clean way to start. Just go back. There's no clean way to start. Just that my familiar weight in my chest, while the world kept applauding someone who never showed up for me. I was never part of your world publicly. You made sure I stayed close, just far enough to be visible. Your followers eat up the whole man of faith image you push, but the faith without basic decency isn't faith, it's branding. You talk about devotion, but act like hurting people in private doesn't count. That's not devotion, it's hypocrisy. You fooled a lot of people, but not me. Okay. When I met you, as I was at the lowest point in my life, I was still healing, still trying to remember how to love myself after going so long without it. I had all this love and nowhere to put it. And for a moment, your attention made me feel seen, like maybe I wasn't invisible anymore. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Bro, what did he do? Like, you ghosted me, not because you were confused, but to teach me a lesson. You made me feel like I had the strength to earn a reply. Even more, every move was calculated, even if I couldn't see it back then. Anytime I tried to speak up, you twisted it into something wrong with me. While I sat alone replaying every word, breaking myself apart, just trying to make sense of it, they were out here calling you positive role model. Yo, what? Okay. I'm not. What are we doing, yo? What are we doing, bro? Are we serious right now? You serious? What is this? Hold on. So I asked, "Oh, you're a Corey fan?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm not." She followed, "Why?" It came off like curious. Bro, bro. I'm not reading it. I'm good.
Potty mouth. Stop playing.
My fault. Wrong drop. Here we go.
That shit stank, down.
Yo, I'm not. Here's what I say, bro. I don't want to minimize abuse. I don't want to. I don't want to minimize abuse. I really don't want to. But also at the same time, don't bring me fake abuse. Like, here's what you could come to the public with. I'm be honest with you. Here's what you come to the public with. If you are dating an influencer and they abuse you, here are the types of abuses you can come to the public. Here's the type of abuse you come to the public with: physical abuse, sexual abuse, financial abuse. Like he fucking made you do shit for money, that kind of shit. But if he was just a bad boyfriend, don't tell me about he was a bad boyfriend, yo. I don't care. I don't care that he was a bad boyfriend. I don't care that you was dating somebody who was a bad boyfriend. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I don't care, bro. Like, because here's why I don't care. If this was just a normal nigga if this was just a normal nigga she was dating, she would not have came and told us this story. This been something she just lived with. She would not made a story time about it. Now, women make story times all the time about shit. But this ain't that one. That song called Give It To Me, T-Zip. What's the line between being a shitty partner and abuser? Did he abuse you? Did he abuse you? Bro, I'm reading the context. Bro, first, let me tell you something. First things first. If you're starting your abuse story off like this,
Bacon avocado.
don't do that. If you're starting your abuse story out talking about some bacon avocado, I don't want to hear it, bro. Fuck my body. I don't want to hear it. You're not even taking your own abuse seriously. You're not even taking your own abuse seriously. I don't care. Niggas gonna tell me it's a TikTok trend. Yo, if you don't take your own abuse seriously, how do you expect me to take it seriously? How do you expect me to take it seriously? I'm utterly confused. Who are the YouTube celebrities? It's some nigga named CoryxKenshin. Is that her mic check? Bro, the only thing that I can see that he did, it was two things. Number one, from when I read the first time, he ghosted her and he started dating her when she was like sad, and he might have used her sadness as an end. Or maybe she had low self-esteem and he recognized it. Maybe you could say she had low self-esteem and he recognized it and like was like, oh, this is an easy bop I can slide, which is like shitty behavior for sure. Which is why I say do not date women who are mentally unstable. Don't do that. That's bad. That's bad dates. It's bad dates. Bad dates. Women. It's coming out on It's coming out this week. No, it's definitely predatory. It's definitely predatory. Definitely predatory. But he also disappeared on her. Like, maybe she was trying to disrupt the bacon avocado algorithm to get people attention. You know what? You know also would have got people attention? I dated CoryxKenshin and he abused me. That simple hook would have been enough. You know what I mean? That's simple. That's a like now we're talking about how to make content about your abuse. Think about that, bro. We're thinking of ways for her to make content about her abuse story. You see what I'm saying? We're lost. We're lost. What did he do, bro? Nothing really. He just based on her story, she says he did the following. Emotional abuse, emotional plus mental abuse. He manipulated her. He had narcissistic behavior, love bombing, gaslighting, illness-related trauma, emotional abandonment, and status-fueled cruelty. Bro, and by the way, she posted, hold on, let me show y'all again. Let me show y'all this shit. There are several pages inside these TikToks. These TikTok pages go on forever, chat. Like, I started reading, these shits go on forever. These slides just don't stop, bro. These slides just don't stop. The slides just keep going. We just never reach the end. We never reach the end of these fucking slides. We never reach the end. They're still going. How many slides? How do you expect me to read your story, bro? Just say it, bro. Also, let's talk about this, yo. Let's talk about it. I'll say this to you. Dom, you got no AC? I don't have AC downstairs, no. I have ACs upstairs in my room, not down here. I don't have AC in my living room, no. What? While we here, let's talk about it. Never date white women. This is such a white woman thing to do, bro. This is the most 2025 white bitch thing to do I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's the most obvious, like, I'm just looking for attention. I'm a white woman who needs attention type beat ever, bro. Ever. Like, ever. Bacon avocado and then to go on and make 13 different slides. Bro, maybe more, just mad slides about your relationship. By the way, they never dated. From everything I read inside these messages, they never dated. She was just getting fucked. She was just getting fucked on the side. Now, maybe you can make an argument that maybe Corey didn't properly express to her that we was never going to be nothing and we were just fucking, which is probably true, which is maybe true. And that's something Corey got to reckon with, but that's none of my business. It's none of my business. He didn't he's a fuck. Yo, listen, in 2025, men are being exposed on TikTok for being fuckboys, bro. For being he's a fuckboy. Everything I learned about this nigga, he's a fuckboy. He's a fuckboy. That's it. I was waiting for her to be like, yo, that one time you raised your voice at me very, very loudly and it scared me. And I told you to stop and you kept raising your voice at me. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a little crazy. Or that one time you locked me inside the hotel room and told me I couldn't leave. Like something crazy. Something so I can be like, yeah, give me that. Like, okay, yeah, okay, this is a bad person. He just a fake Christian fuckboy. That's it. What I'm supposed to do with that, bro? What I'm supposed to do with fake Christian fuckboy? Do you think exposing dickhead behavior is worth backlash? No, bro. Listen, if being a bad person is a reason for you not to have a platform, then every creator should have a platform. None of these people are good people. Chat, I'm not a good person. Don't think for a second I am. I have good beliefs. I try to be moral in some points in my life. I used to rob people. I'm not a good person. I'm not. Like, if we're just getting rid of niggas for being bad people, then like all of us gotta go. All of us. I'm unsubscribing, will I? Good people don't exist, Buzz. You're chilling. By the way, there's no such thing as a good or bad people. There. By the way, Chubbs is right. He said, good people don't exist, Buzz. You're chilling. You're right, bro. There's no such thing as good or bad person. We're all just people. And people don't come in one singular shade. People come in gray. None of us are just one thing. You are forgetting about white women courage. She thinks she courageous for exposing a fuckboy. No shit. No, that's real shit. She think that she's being so bold for exposing a fuckboy. No, you're serious. You're right, bro. She think that telling us that her boyfriend was a fuckboy is bold and courageous, and now she's fucking bell hooks or some shit like that. Like she's this new wave of feminism. What are we talking about? None of us are passing a purity test. Type shit. Corey, let me tell you something. Stop fucking on white hoes, broski. You gotta leave them white hoes alone. You gotta leave them white hoes alone, brother. I should have known this was nothing burger when I saw she was white. White women are always up to no good. That is who white women are. White women are just always up to no good. You gotta leave them white women alone. I should have known it was gonna be nothing when she was a cracker, bro. I should have known. I should have known, bro. I should have known. The amount of hashtags was a red flag to me. I want y'all to know I'm gonna keep it a bean. I was so ready to kick this nigga Corey back in, chat. I was so ready to kick his back in. I'm like, yeah, this nigga nasty, y'all. This nigga nasty. We gotta get these nasty men out here. I was so ready to do it, bro. Just to find out the nigga just a fuckboy. Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You know how many women right now, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. You know how many women right now could come out and be like, yo, Don was a bad partner to me? Tons. Like, what are you talking about? What are we talking about? By the way, this video was the first video that I saw floating around.
Still on.
CoryxKenshin ex-girlfriend has released a video which seems to be proof of alleged rape. I saw this and I thought to myself, whoa, we might have something on his ass.
Then I woke up again and it was all.
Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry. I just got this fetish that I do. You know.
What?
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What'd you do, Corey?
Just don't worry about it.
Corey?
Good.
Corey, what did you do?
You do nothing. Look, this came right in my face. I didn't do anything.
He did something, and I'm gonna find out on the next episode of...
Chat, I can tell y'all right now what he did. He came in her face. What you mean? He came in her face. I know exactly what he did. Let me tell you what happened. They was having freaky, nasty hotel sex. Freaky, nasty hotel sex. I can tell because look at the background. They are clearly in a hotel.
I actually did something to you.
They was having freaky, nasty hotel sex. Right? She went to sleep before the pop. And he was like, yo, now, I hope this happened. But let me tell you something. As somebody who got this same move off, I asked. I'm like, yo, you mind if I just jerk off next to you while you sleep? They be like, yeah, cool. I'm like, you mind if I like leave it on you? Like you care if I nut on you? They be like, no, it's gonna dry up by the time I wake up. Cool. Got up and jerked off on her face. I know that move. I've done that move before. That's it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you do the freaky nasty hotel sex and she fall asleep before you can get the nut off. You know what I mean? That's what you do. You gotta, you know what I mean? You supposed to go to sleep without the nut? Man, not the face. The women I've dated, been okay. Yeah, I've asked. He did it to me. Y'all messy. I never let a man nut outside. And that shit nasty as hell. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I've dated women and they said they was okay with it. You gotta just ask. Like, you never do it without asking. You gotta be like, yo, you cool if I type shit? They be like, sometimes, by the way, I've been told no. And when I'm told no, guess what I do? When she go to sleep, I go to the bathroom, none in the toilet. Right? But if I'm told yes, guess where I'm not going? To the bathroom. Do you think he asked? I don't think he asked. No, I don't think he asked. No. I don't think he asked. And that's the problem. I ain't gonna lie. That is the problem. She trying to get her rim cycle and this nigga giving her facial. I'm be honest with you, I've done this 4 times to 4 different women. 4 times. Each time consensually, of course. They will tell you. Each time I've done it, they don't wake up. They sleep right through it. And what you do is, by the way, here's what you do. When you do it, you take a picture of it. So then tomorrow morning, you be like, yo, you slept good last night. And then you show them the pic. You know what I mean? Hilarious, bro. Hilarious. It's actually pretty funny. Not only do you get the nut off and get the satisfaction to coming on the face, but you also get a good joke. Now you got a bit. You got a bit now. This might be top 5 creepiest movies in your bag, Dom Sharpe. First of all, here's the thing. I don't like when y'all start kink shaming me, yo. Cause sometimes, like, people be having kinks. I dated a girl one time. This is no joke. This is a real thing. I was dating this girl one time, and she once asked me, cause I got cameras in my house. She was like, you know what? First of all, she had like a real sick kinky bag. But I remember she was like, I want you to take a video. I want a video of you jerking off, but I want it to be like hidden camera. Like I'm watching you jerk off, like I shouldn't be watching it. I was like, what you mean? She was like, set the camera up like in your closet and open the door up a little bit and jerk off in front of it. It was, yeah, I mean, I did it too. I did it. Like I set the camera up and all that, and I came. And then I edited. Here's the funny part. I role played in the video too, chat. I role played. I walked into the camera and like I had a long day at work. I was acting. I walked in like I had a long day at work. The video's like 30 minutes long. I swear to God. Wallahi, bro. Yeah, I mean, y'all niggas not kinky. You put that video on CapCut? Yeah, I did. I did. Time out. Y'all don't be editing y'all. Time out. Y'all don't be editing. Y'all don't be editing y'all nut videos. Y'all be sitting the. Time out. Y'all be sitting the raw footage of like y'all nut videos out. I don't send raw nut footage out. No dids. You know what I mean? I don't send raw nut videos out. Cause you gotta think about it this way. What if it's taking me a long time to nut? Some girls don't want to see all the jerking off. They want to see a little bit of jerking off and then right to the pop. So let's say I recorded for 7 minutes. Now I'm editing down to like the last 45 seconds. Cause also, you know, when you about to get to the nut, you start turning up. I mean, I start saying her name all crazy. Sometimes nasty work I used to do. Sometimes I would take one nut video, right, and I would say different girls' names throughout the nut video. So I would take a different video and be jerking it and say different names, and I'm gonna cut it up, and send it to different girls. Y'all niggas not crazy. Y'all niggas not. Let's get really. Let's be honest today, chat. How kinky we getting? Yeah, I mean. It got nastier. Yeah, I mean, we here, bro. Yeah, I mean, this is good game. This is good game. This nigga trying to maximize kink efficiency. This is good kinks though. Like I'm saying, cause like, what if I got multiple joints who want the nut videos? I'm supposed to take different videos? No, all in 1 minute, all videos the longest. Yeah, I mean, just do it. I'm too inexperienced for this conversation. It's okay, Brianna. It's fine. I get it. Dom's kink maxing. I be kink maxing, bro. Dom a whole ass segment. Listen, hold on. Because now we are evolving this kinky ass talk. I don't know when the kinky ass talk started. I don't know. I forgot to take a timestamp down, but let me just guess. Y'all never, fellas, let's really evolve this kinky talk. What we doing today, chat? We having fun this Monday. We having fun. Let's evolve the kinky talks. Don't you know when you having a good dick day, right? Like your dick just feel bigger than usual? And I'm supposed to waste that dick day on one girl? No. Sometimes I pre-record the good dick day for when it look good. I just get all the videos in that day. And now I got 2 years worth of dick videos. I'll be honest with y'all, I have not taken a new video or picture of my dick in about a year. Because about a year ago, I had a really good dick day, and I was in the crib flicking my joint up. I'm keeping it a bean, bro. I'm keeping it a bean. It's real shit. I've not taken a new one in about 2 years because about a year and a half ago, I felt I had a really good dick day. And I was in the crib flicking him up. Don't you know when you get a new haircut and you get like a fresh outfit, you like, oh, somebody gotta see me in this joint. Like, I need pics. I got posts for the gram. I do that for my dick. Like, my dick looked really good that day. And I was like, oh shit, I need to make sure that everybody know this day. What are we talking about? I treat my nut videos like I treat my selfies. I take one per year and show to everybody. Good shit. I better not wake up and I see Dom Lease on the timeline. Y'all don't, my dick is already on Twitter. It's on a private account, but my dick on Twitter already. What you mean? I got a Gooner account and I post my meat often. Frequently even. The meat is up. It's the meat show. You know what I mean? I mean, lock in. Lock in. You know what I mean? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? We having fun today or not? What we doing? We having fun today or not? What we doing, chat? Y'all tell me. Fuck. Nah, this is not FD approved. I'm telling. FD will laugh at this. Trust me. Trust me. I tell you. Listen. I tell you what. FD will laugh at this. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I mean? You got an alter ego. I tell Unc myself. You know what I mean? Listen, my fault, Chad. Listen, I realize that y'all not real kinksters, and that's fine. I realize y'all, you know what I mean? I realize that y'all not real kinky ass niggas. I didn't realize that you dark woe leftist niggas that fuck with potty mouth, all 10,000 of y'all.
So looking at it, bro, we got to go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
I didn't realize that y'all was like so conservative about sex. I didn't realize y'all was so sexually conservative. That's nasty. I'm not gonna lie, me personally, you know what I mean? I'm left leaning in all aspects of my life. I'm sexually open, my nigga. I'm sexually open, nigga. What you talking about, man?
It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
You know what I mean? I'm just saying. What's FD kinks? Don't ask what FD kink is. Don't ask what FD kink is. Let's talk about that. Why are y'all niggas so sexually conservative? Like, what happened to y'all? Like, I didn't realize. You know what's funny? FD has been pushing his idea for a while now about how conservative, like, FD been pushing this. FD been telling me about the idea of how Gen Z and like newer leftists are like super sexually conservative, but I didn't realize y'all was. I thought it was a bit because all I know is whores and freaks. That's all I know. I know hoes, freaks, and tricks. That's who I run around with. But I get on the internet and I start talking this kinky shit. I realize y'all niggas is sexually repressed. By show of hands in chat, how many men got they butted in chat? By show of hands. By show of hands. Nobody raising their hand in chat. Nobody? None of y'all?
Shut up. Be quiet before you get X out.
What happened?
Money talk. Here comes the money.
Thank you, Rodney, Lil TV, Lil Money Niggas. Shout out Chuck, bro. Shout out Chuck. Come on, yo. By show of hands, Damo, you got your coochie ate? Y'all be getting this boochie ate, bro. What we talking about? This boochie get licked on. Come on, yo. Nah, yeah, I ain't found the shorty. Are you asking women? Are you presenting that as a thing you're into to women? Like when you date a girl, realistically, I'm asking y'all a question now. When y'all date a new girl, is there conversations about the kinks y'all into? Is y'all opening up like that? Are you like, okay, here go my, like, is at some point when y'all get comfortable with each other, usually it's for me, it's like when I know for a fact that sex is on the table and sex is happening. Like I get to that point where I know sex is happening. Is there a conversation about, you know, what y'all do, what y'all like and what y'all don't like? Yes, but I don't tell it to chat. Maybe y'all don't have not ever asked what women want to eat. That's true, bro. Because for me personally, there's the conversation that happens. I'm like, so what you into? What do you like? And sometimes women are kind of reserved about it. And then I go, well, what kind of porn do you like? What kind of porn are you watching? And then from that conversation, I get to open up. I'm like, oh, so you like the idea of getting tied up maybe, or you like this, or you like that. You know what I mean? Is that not happening for y'all? Because if you want to get your butt ate, I think during those conversations, you should be like, yeah, no, I would like to get my butt ate. Just keep it a bean, bro. Get my Bucci cat ate. You know what I mean? How, like, come on, y'all. What's up? What happened to our society? The butt don't come up? Why don't the butt come up? So what if you don't watch porn but you read smut? Great question. Then you start describing like the things that means you're better at describing what you like because you read it. So your verbiage to describe what you like is better. Just describe it. Describe it. I need my Bucci strapped. I'm not mad at you, bro. Shout out to all the niggas getting strapped. That's cool, bro. That's gangster. That's gangster. That's gangster. That's gangster. Chocolate starfish? What we doing, y'all? You guys are the funniest group of people I've ever seen in my life. I truly mean that. I truly mean that. We too sexually open right now. No, we're not, bro. We're currently inside a rise of conservatism. Everything inside our society is leaning back right, and sex is one of those things, bro. Fuck that, bro. We need to be more open about sex and talk about sex more. We need to have these conversations, because if we don't, young men are not gonna know how to please women anymore, and women will not want to be sexually free. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. One of my favorite things is hoes. I love hoes. I love hoes, sluts, and tricks. That's my shit. No, I don't need women to be like, try to be like reserving themselves. Know what I don't need? I don't need like millennial era think like a man dating scenarios where women like, oh, you gotta like wait 3 days to give him the pussy. One of my favorite things about the sexual freedom and sexual expression movement within women was the women being like, yo, if I like a nigga, I'm gonna just fuck him first day. I love that. That was a sauce. That's a sauce. That benefits everybody. Benefits everybody. The women are expressing themselves with sex. The dudes are getting sex. Everybody's having sex. Here's the thing, it's a pipeline, bro. Y'all start off sexually conservative before you know you start off, it's a pipeline. You start off sexually conservative before you know it, you fiscally conservative, before you know it, you talking about some 401ks and families, and that leads you to be like, yo, fuck it, let's build the wall. It's a pipeline. It's a pipeline. It's a pipeline, chat. Gotta open your minds. Open your minds up. Gotta open your minds. Dom, you're bringing a great point. It's just I don't know what happened to us, big bro. I don't know what happened either. You realize that all of that is what led us to another round of sexual repression. I think that the commodification and I think capitalism in a way it pushes that on young people, force people to go back that way. But I don't think that we should overcorrect all the way back to like conservatism. Like, for example, the idea of why Trump is in office and the reason why so many of these comedian podcasters became like right wingers and became Republicans is because for so long we were like super lived up and so woke that the opposite effect happened, where like the pendulum swung back. We don't need that to happen with our sex lives, where now we're swinging back this way. We don't need that. We don't need a sexual purity pipeline. Conservatism in some respects is healthy. Oh, in what ways? Are you gonna talk about sexual diseases? No, family, we just teach the kids about safe sex. No! Look at the language being said in chat. Look at the language. Conservatism in some respects is healthy. Healthy in what ways? Healthy in what ways? We talking about sexual health? Are we slut shaming people for are we using sexual diseases because people are not educated enough on sex as a reason to be conservative about sex instead of just teaching kids about sex? Just teaching them how to have safe sex? It's a pipeline, chat. You see what I'm saying? The Illuminati, they read in our minds. The last thing I want to deal with is a bunch of Genghis Khans running the streets. The last few streams you've been talking to people. Thank you, B3. I don't ever want to listen to a nigga who never made a girl orgasm. I don't ever want to listen to a nigga who never made a girl orgasm and they be mainly conservative. That's what I'm saying, bro. I got a head upstairs. Chad, I need y'all to know how sexually open I am. I don't know if y'all know how deep my sexually open bag goes. I know this is new for some of y'all. But let me see how I can find it. Hold on. Fuck. Back in the day, I did a Google form where I sent it to a bunch of girls I used to.
Hello, Potty Mouth.
Thank you for subscriber. Back in the day, I did a Google form where I sent it to a bunch of girls who I used to date, and I asked them to review my dick. It's a real thing I did. Not even lying to you. I wish I could find it, bro. Where the fuck is it? I don't know which email I sent it out through.
Well, hello, Potty Mouth.
Thank you for the subscriber. Thank you. The Dom Dick Reviews pod. That was a real thing I did. It's a real thing. Damn, I gotta find it, bro. I don't know which email I sent it out through. So here's the basic premise. I've had a lot of sex in my life. Not to brag, but telling the truth, I have. Because of that, I had a lot of sex partners. And I used to talk about how good my dick was and like how good I was at sex. So I had a bunch of women who I previously had sex with grade my dick. I had a bunch of women who I previously had sex with, like, grade it and be like, be honest about my penis. I don't think I deleted the episode. I might have, now that I think about it. I did not. I was privated. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Fuck. Damn. Fuck it. Let's just create the channel. A lot of it was on this old channel that we used to post on. Now it's private. Because, I mean, obviously, for good reasons. If you know anything about us, you know why it's private. It got to be private. I can't even pull it up right now. No one thing. Friday, we're gonna look at Dom's dick review. I did call some of them. Gianni, remember? Friday, we're gonna go back and look at the Dom dick review pod. I might even repost it. I might have to. This might be a pod I repost. I might download this tonight and repost it. I'm always been sexually open. I gotta edit it because it was pre-FD. It was pre-FD, so different time. But Dom's Dick Reviews. Dom's Dick Reviews is coming back. All right. Jesus Christ. Let's move on, man. Let's move on, man. We've had a lot of fun so far. Let's move on to our favorite segment. Our favorite segment of them all. Y'all know it. We all know it.
The stock market is now open.
All right, chatter. So this is the Meme Broker segment. If you don't know what Meme Brokers is, I'll tell it to you. Meme Brokers is a segment that I created because a lot of times I see stuff on the timeline. I don't have real opinions on it. I have fake opinions. So I created a segment to just talk about it. We're gonna go through a bunch of things I saw on the timeline, and I'm gonna ask chat: are we buying? Are we selling it? And that's Meme Brokers. Very simple. First thing first, to go with our last conversation about sexual promiscuity. I saw this tweet floating around this weekend, and I cannot lie to you. I laughed out loud at the idea of this. So let's play it.
Y'all gonna be on my snap or no? Y'all man gonna be mad? Yo, they was typing me earlier. They're like, yo, act. Yo, we have like 3 of our. First of all, let me tell you, all decently pretty bitches got like 5 men. They're like, yo, 5 men hit us up today, yo. They say, why you on vacation with Big Act? So I told them the facts. Nigga, I'm not one of them niggas you gonna just show up on vacation with. Yeah, we gonna do what we gonna do, but you're not gonna show up on vacation with me and nobody, and you posting pictures like you think you here by yourself. You ain't spend no money. I'm posting you whenever I want, nigga. Word too. Like, oh yeah, our like sneaky links is hitting us up. Well, tell your sneaky link to pop out. No, I'm talking to y'all mans.
All right, let's stop.
That shit stank down.
So Akademiks is on a vacation. He's on vacation.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Roddy TV acts, are the HUDs munching hairy buns? Some of them do. Bro, Damo, you know he lame. I know. Akademiks is coming to us, telling us that he's on vacation with some women, and if he's on vacation with them, he's taking a picture with them. He's posting them all over the place. First and foremost, before I ask shout out, we buying and selling, we must understand that Akademiks is not an attractive man. Like this is DJ Akademiks. This is not an attractive young man. Like his braids are all over the place. By the way, last night, real quick chat. By the way, I did last night have a dream that I had braids, and I used to have braids back in the day, and I was so close to getting my braids back. I woke up like, yo, I should just get braids again, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I digress because I'm moving on from the point. Akademiks is running around saying that if he took your girl on vacation, he gonna take pictures with her. First and foremost, I need you to know that if my girl ever goes on vacation with Akademiks, I failed as a man to be Eskimo brothers with Akademiks. Somewhere down the line, I started dating women. Who stopped caring about personality and being a good person and shit like that, and started dating women who just care about money, and I lost. Somewhere along the line that happened. But I'm here to ask chat, are we buying or selling the idea of your girl being on vacation with Akademiks? Chat, if you found out your girlfriend your baby boo bop, your honey dip, the love of your life. She was on vacation with.
Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
W don't know. If my girl get taken by a man named Livingston, I lost the plot somewhere for sure. For sure. Are you buying or selling your girl on vacation with Akademiks? Selling because she could do better, for sure. Right? It's a sell. Your cinnamon apple is on vacation with DJ Akademiks, living her best life. She all in the camera smiling with DJ Akademiks. Oh my God. Oh my God. I might kill myself. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Fellas, let's be honest. All of us have dated men. Excuse me. Where's that? Damn, I
Shout out my homosexual niggas out there.
Be who you are.
all of us have dated men. My fault, chat.
Be who you are.
My fault.
Well, hello, potty mouth.
All of us have dated women. And in these and with these women we dated, the woman has told you about the nigga that she would go for. Right? Like we've all dated women, like they had a celebrity crush, and you just had to eat the idea that if like she saw him and had an opportunity to fuck him, she would fuck. I just dated a girl and her guy that she would go for was PJ Tucker. Professional NBA 8th man on the roster, PJ Tucker. That's who she told me. Chad, I had to accept that if my girl ever ran into PJ Tucker, it was raps, it was cooks. It was done for. I'd accept that. But I could kind of get the PJ Walker thing, right? She's like a huskier guy. He got good fashion sense. He's a hooper. Like it made sense to me. It made sense. By the way, her other guy was Tyrese Maxey. Two different kind of hoopers. I was like, I'm all fucked up behind this. But I had to accept that. At least PJ Tucker made it to.
Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
At least PJ Tucker made it to the league. Nigga had like a 16-year NBA career. I can respect that. Would you rather your girl, by the way, $5 from Sir Darko 3, would you rather have your girl leave you for Akademiks or Flacco for No Jumper? Now we're having a real dialogue. Damn. Oof. Damn. Fuck, I'm fucked up. Damn. All right, so let's talk about it. Like I said before, if my girl want to fuck Akademiks, at some point, I start fucking women who don't care about anything that make a human a human. They just care about money. And that same thing goes apply for Flacco, but doubled. If my girl want to fuck Poetic Flacco, I've started dating women who don't give a fuck about anything but money and clout. I'm fucked up. But if I have to answer the question, it's one of those would you rather if I had to answer Poetic Flacco or Akademiks, I'm choosing Akademiks. Now, why am I choosing Akademiks? Because Poetic Flacco is nothing but an Akademiks clone. If you want to fuck Akademiks, go fuck Akademiks. Don't go fuck his clone. And by the way, let me tell you something. As soon as she fuck Ak, I'm killing myself. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, chat. I'm killing myself, and I got this playing in the background. Oh shit, wrong song. Hold on, go back. mean? Killing myself to throw away. She's the throwaway. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Killing myself to YB and Soul Train. Oh my God. That's bad hoops, bro. That's unethical hoops. I'm not gonna lie. That's unethical hoops. Cause like you could have fucked anybody, bro. Anybody involved. But Poetic Flacco and DJ Akademiks were my two options. I'm killing myself, brother. Anyway, let's move on to our next one inside Meme Brokers. This one I saw floating around the timeline, and truly, I gotta update the next game for BrainRot Jeopardy, because this shit had me. It was BrainRot I've never even heard of before. So this says explaining the history of the 6'7" meme. Let's watch this shit for a second.
All right, so they've asked me to explain to them the 6'7" meme, so I've made a slideshow, and I'm gonna break down the history of the 6'7", and you guys can ask questions anytime you want. Okay. So there's this rapper named Skrilla. Okay. So he made this song, Dude, and in that song it says the 6'7" thing that like everyone says.
It's a lyric.
Yeah, it's a lyric in that song.
Can you sing it?
Like
6'7".
6'7", like that's like. So then right after that song came out, these edits of these NBA players started going viral because they would find clips of these NBA players saying like, oh, I shot like 6 to 7 free throws, and then would go into an edit when they said it with like.
First of all, we need to understand, Chubbs is right. This is a white man. I'm 32 seconds in. This is this white man. If you don't know this white man, he is the white man that gave us such classic as
Baby Gronk.
He's this white guy. He created the Livy Dunn and Baby Gronk fucking brain rot. And now here he's done it again. He's fucking explaining brain rot to 3 white women.
They've asked me like that song in the background of them playing basketball.
Okay, I'm following.
Enter this guy. This is Taylor Kinney. He's like the face of like 6'7" now. He plays an overtime elite for the team Rod Wave Elite. That's like his current team.
Wait, so is
By the way, Rod Wave having his own like summer league, like AAU basketball team is crazy. To start there.
Is this team like a rec league?
It's like a prep school league, basically. Okay. There's like 8 teams in the league, and they all play. And like a bunch of them are like D1 commits and stuff.
Okay.
This is him on the team. And he kept saying in his interviews, like, he kept trying to clip farm and basically be like, say 6'7" in his interview, so he would get edits from people.
So 6'7" is not necessarily about height.
No.
It's not about height at all.
No, I mean, for example, like LaMelo Ball said, like, I'm 6'7".
Can we get use of 6'7"? If there's no usage, it's just 6'7". Skrilla just says it. 6'7", and it became like,
and then like people.
It just became a thing. 6'7". He just said it in the bar.
Make edits of that. So then he eventually became known as a 6'7" guy because then people kept making edits of him. He eventually got there and like people would make like just edits of him, and like there's a hand motion when he would do it where he would basically just like, yes, exactly.
But he did.
Now that I did not know. I didn't know there was a hand motion to the 6'7" meme. I did not know this. I did not know this. I did not know that a kid was running around clip farming doing 6'7". I did not know this.
This to himself. Like,
yes.
He fully put himself in this position.
Like he wanted this.
Yeah, okay. But he's actually good at basketball too, right?
Yeah, he's very good. He has like multiple, like he might go to Kentucky for basketball. So like, enter these kids. These are like RWE fans. They call them like fluffy hair kids. RWE, Rod.
Chat, do you hear how much lore there is behind just a meme? Fluffy hair kids. That's what they call them, fluffy hair kids. Just random white kids who are singing Skrilla songs.
Wave Elite, they have like a super young fan base. So they all started going as like saying 6'7". They would come to the games and like scream 6'7". And then this kid right here, he went viral because he looked right into the camera at a Raw Wave Elite game and like basically screamed 6'7" into the camera. That's when it started turning like cringy to a degree. And like it definitely started hitting like the younger audience.
I thought both the 6'7" kids were like, because it's what, Mr. 6'7"?
Yeah, we're getting into him.
Hey, North Face boy, you're on to something. But stay with me. We will get to the point where your comment becomes true.
These are not the two different 6'7" guys.
No.
It's just.
So he's the 6'7" kid.
He's 6'7" kid.
Yeah.
And then big 6'7" is Mr. 6'7".
No, he's not.
Oh.
No,
he's irrelevant.
So he's 6'7".
Yeah, he's.
I thought Kentucky guy was 6'7".
I know. I thought he was 6'7".
I did too. Oh wait, what?
The one who might go to Kentucky, he has no nickname.
They call him TK. That's like Taylor Kenny. That's his name. But like he just started he started the whole 6'7" thing basically.
Well, I'm calling him OG 6'7".
We can't have three different 6'7".
He was at a camp a few weeks ago and he kept doing like the 6'7" thing.
How old is this kid?
I think he's actually like 6 or 7 years old. That's not even. And this kid is Mr. 6'7".
Mr. 6'7".
And he was at a camp a few weeks ago and he kept doing like the 6'7" thing.
How old is this kid?
I think he's actually like 6 or 7 years old. That's not even like He went viral at his camp because he made the 6'7" handshake. And it's him and this other kid. They made the 6'7" handshake and then it went viral on like Instagram Reels and he got like Camper of the Week.
I love that.
He deserved Camper of the Week.
Yeah. Then back to TK. He made his own water, and that's how he's trying to monetize this now. And this is where we're at currently.
And this is literally just water?
I think it's
like liquid death with 6'7" painted on top. Right.
Just like help explain it now better.
Okay. We have to understand. First of all, I don't know why chat restarted. It'll get back. White people just white people. Reg, you're not out the loop. Reg, you're not out the loop. You're just not white. So here's what happens. Oftentimes, there are memes that are started by black people or people who are closely associated to the culture. And I'm going to spin this horizon a bit more because I do think this leans a little bit more to like sports, which sports has always been like a very big part of like hip hop in a sense, from like every ball player think they're a rapper and every rapper think they're a ball player. Like, so sports is very closely associated with hip hop. So the 6'7" meme started when Skrilla, Philly rapper, by the way, big up to the Biddy, made a song. He said 6'7". And then the kids who make TikTok edits thought, oh, that could be like a fire transition edit, which is very hip hop coded. If you watch any of the TikTok edits, the TikTok sports edits are a lineage of like hoop mixtapes back in the day. Hoop mixtapes were very much hip hop influenced because it was black kids inside that went to high schools. Somebody would go out there with a camera and just put music underneath their fucking highlights. And they called it a mixtape. Very much hip hop influence. What happens is a hoop mixtape was like a very niche thing, and it never really left like our culture. Like, we're talking about black culture, hip hop culture, street basketball, street sports culture. But then with the advent of TikTok, these things leave us often, and it becomes a thing. And it becomes a thing that is so removed from the initial thing because the people who are saying it now don't get it. Now you have a bunch of kids who root for the Rod Wave Elite Team, which I didn't know Rod Wave had an elite team. I didn't know Rod Wave had an elite team. A bunch of little white kids, what they call the fluffy hair kids, start to say this meme, not knowing the context behind it, just because it's funny to them. And then that's how we get to brain rot. This happens all the time. It's happened all the time with our culture and our sayings, right? We're talking like the idea of unk or gots or like these phrases and these words that have been so closely attached to us or black culture or hip hop culture forever now, becoming mainstream. Now that when older late millennials and older Gen Z get a hold of it, they call it brain rot because they don't get it because they outside of the loop. They just like, this is brain rot, but it's not brain rot. It had real connection to something at first. It had real connection, but we lose that connection, bro. We lost it. And now they're calling Skrilla brain rot. Think about what we talking about, bro. We're calling Skrilla brain rot. So chat, the question I would like to ask you, are we buying or selling brain rot? Because while I do think it's fun to document how things reach a mass critical, and once they reach mass critical, there is an idea of like the younger people, like the autists who are started it, like get it, and like an older generation of people who are like have jobs, unemployed, don't get it anymore. I think it's very funny to document those things. But are we selling brain rot? Sell right now. They call black people saying it's brain rot agency. Exactly what I'm saying. Sold but studied. Chimpanzee Benini. Yeah. I'm honest with your chat. I'm not ready to sell brain rot yet. I want to hold my stock in it. I want to hold my stock because I do think it's worth studying. I do think it's worth looking at. I do think it's worth understanding. You're not bipping on the highway. Also, know what's funny about that word, bipping? That's like normal Philly slang I learned. The young boys be like, I'm bipping through the city. My little brother called me and they're like, yo, bro, where you at? I was like, I'm in the crib. He's like, what's up? He said, I'm bipping. I said, what you mean, bro? He's like, I'm bipping. I'm like, what bipping mean, bro? He's like, I'm in a biddy, I'm riding around. I'm like, oh, that's what that mean? That's what the young boys say. That's like normal Philly slang. I didn't know the young boys were saying that. Mind you, I'm not really connected to the young boys. I'm not really connected to the young boys today because they scare me. But that's what bipping mean. Young boy, my brother said he was bipping through the city. Bipping came out of nowhere, not gonna lie. That's what I'm saying, Reg. Reg, you a young boy, so you should know it came out of nowhere. I think Bit from Baltimore. No, Bit is for sure. Bit for sure, but bipping is a different thing now. Abstinence is brain rot. It is. Calm bit. That's what I'm saying. Like, the young boys be calling a fits bit now too. Calm low bit. Calm low bit. It's funny. The Bay Area use bipping too, but they mean that for stealing stuff. The Bay Area call it bipping, but they be like, I'm stealing cars. I'm robbing. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's slang for stealing. I knew that. But young boys in the video like I'm bipping, but they be like I'm floating. Like back in the day when I was outside, when we was when we was around, niggas like I'm floating. When we was on the block chilling, like I'm lamping. Now niggas like I'm bipping. I'm like, word, I ain't know that. Back in my day, they like, I'm flowing through the video right now. I'm flowing. Where you at? We was chilling like I'm lamping, bro. I'm on a block lamping. Come vibe. It was different lingo. Lingo changed. I'm 27. It happens, bro. Them brothers like, it's not even the lights, bro. I mean, honestly, it's hot in here, bro. It's 80 degrees. Down up poster right now. Bipping is driving in Baltimore. Lamping tough. Lamping that was good slang, bro. It was good slang. I'm lamping. You know what I mean? The young boys be trying to say trim, and I don't like that because trim is some millennial shit. I don't like that. It's crazy. They call it brain rot. I think the reason terms are dope culturally. They are. It's a lot of dope regional words. Turn your central air on. I don't have central air, Chad. I live in the trenches. I don't have central air. I got an AC unit upstairs in my bedroom. I don't got one down here because then my electric bill will be high. I just got two fans. I got a fan pointed at me right here, and I got a fan in the window. It be hot, chat. You know what I mean? Lamping West Coast? I don't know, bro. I start saying that, like, young boys in the biddy, when I was outside, we used to say I'm lamping, bro. It was slang we use. I'm lamping. Trim. I do fuck with overly. Overly, I fuck with that. Overly, because I fuck with it. Like, I'm overly going. Like she overly bad. Like, I fuck with overly. I ain't gonna lie. Overly is a soft to me. I fuck with overly. Overly do it to me, though. I'm overly. You dicky and overly. You know what I mean? I like that one. Overly can stay, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, twin. All right, but next thing on our list for BrainRot Jeopardy, for meme brokers, we got this thing I saw floating around. A lot of stuff is just things I saw floating around, and I kind of talk about it. Here we go. We got this clip of underground Graps. We got underground Graps. Now, everybody who knows this, I'm not the biggest. Everybody who knows me knows I'm not the biggest wrestling fan, but I do enjoy my fair share of wrestling. I saw this wrestling clip on the timeline this weekend, and I had no choice but to show it to y'all. This from a kid named KJ Orso. The clip didn't go that viral. Got 15,000 views. No, excuse me, 20,000 and 19.4. Then the 20,000. But I thought this was good heel work right here, chat.
Don't do it! No!
No! Listen, the context is this is an I Quit match. Let me turn down the audio a little bit.
No!
He got him tied up in the corner. He's bleeding profusely. Bleeding profusely. The ref got the mic in his hand. The woman, the heel guy, that's his wife. That's his wife. That's not his kayfabe wife. That's his shoot wife in the ring.
That's his wife!
About to cross the damn line.
Fuck. KJ, stop, please, stop. No, KJ. I quit, don't do it, please don't do it.
Yo, first of all, what a performance by this guy. Y'all hear the pain in his voice? What a performance.
KJ, I quit, don't do it, please don't do it.
What a performance.
He had to, he's protecting his wife.
I know, I get it. The winner of the match, KJ Orso.
What a match, what a fight.
What a maniac.
I mean, I cannot believe.
By the way, he not done.
We've reached this level.
He not done.
Reached this point.
He not done with him.
Stackhouse's wife crawling
He
over
not
to
about
her husband.
Don't you dare. No!
Oh my God.
Character assassination to his wife. You crossed the fucking line.
First of all, everything about this clip I fucking love. Everything about it. Everything about this.
Stop playing.
Wrong drop. Everything about this clip I fucking love. Everything I fucking love, yo. The announcer cursing, the name of the move being a character assassination. What a great move for a finisher. What a great move. The guy crying that his wife just got hit with it. The blood dripping off the face. Oh, that's what a chat. Underground Graps. First of all, wrestling is back fully. Wrestling is becoming it is becoming part of dominant culture again. And it has been like that since for the last 2-3 years or so, maybe 4. For the last 3 to 4 years, it's coming back as part of dominant culture. I saw this and I thought to myself, I might have to go to an underground wrestling show. So I'm here to ask y'all, chat, are we buying or selling Potty Mouth at an underground wrestling show? Are we buying or selling that? Thank you for the subscriber. Are we buying or selling that? Are you buying it? Because I do feel like this. I feel like 4 and I we don't got a lot of clout, but we got some clout. And I feel like that clout can be used for us to become a part of of a promotion. Like, we could just like reach out like, yo, let us come do a spot. Let me go. I'll go get hit with a move. Let me be a heel. Let us on commentary. Let's on commentary. Are we buying or selling Potty Mouth into wrestling, Chad? I'm seeing a lot of buys. I listen. Wrestling's been like a love of mine my whole life. Like most young men. Birth of the Enigma. Buy on some Channel 5 shit. That would be amazing. You taking a spear? Bro, I would take a move. Bro. No digs. Y'all be good on commentary. I think so too. Buying Poddy off in the wrestling. We buying that, chat? I think so too, chat. I think like 49. All right, chat. Let's do some research. Let's look up local wrestling events, Philadelphia. Philadelphia wrestling events. Let's look up Philadelphia wrestling events. I mean, let's look up, let's find like a small underground joint we can go to. Cause listen, we do got 10,000. We do got 10,000 subs now.
So looking at it, bro, we got to go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
We got 10,000 subs now, chat. We not, listen, we ain't no single digit niggas no more. We gotta find like, all right, chat. So I'm looking at it. It's a lot of like this little person, John. The little person, John's always here. But I feel like this is too gimmicky, and I feel like they wouldn't let us do it. We need like a real deal, like local promotion. I feel like that's what we need. We need like a local wrestling promotion. Cause like I feel like the little people shit is definitely a gimmick. Wrestle events in Philadelphia 2025. Here we go. We got knee-high knuckle buster micro wrestling. More micro shit. Okay. MCW, that's in Maryland. Yo, lots of little people, bro. Yo, why? Bro, can we talk about why Philadelphia's in love with midget wrestling? What's up, bro? Why is that a thing that we fuck with so much over here, bro? Because they keep coming, they stay here. Like, why is little people wrestling our shit? Like, this not crazy. So many little people wrestling shows. All right, fuck it. Nah, bro, look how big this event is, bro. They're not gonna let us do nothing here. Jit wrestling. They're not gonna let us do nothing there, bro. We need something that's somebody working inside like a gym, like a high school gymnasium. PWE. Oh, hold on. Pro wrestling events in Philly, one of the few wrestling brands in the city. Current champ. Okay. Danger Hawk. Let's drop a follow. Let's drop a follow. All right, let's drop a follow on the page too. They haven't posted since June. They had a block party in March. The page isn't super active, but they're doing stuff. Hold on, chat. Let me get on my DMs. Hey. Hold on. I want to show my DMs. I want. It's nothing in there, but I just want to be private to people who are in there. Hey. What's going on? No. Hey, how are you? I'm Dom from Potty Mouth, and I was hoping to get in touch with the promoter. I have a sizable, yeah, me. I do have a sizable audience.
So looking at it, bro, we got to go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
How you spell sizable? Sizable internet audience. And will love to be a part of the show. Looking forward to hearing back. Love. Yeah. Oh, I spelled sizable wrong? There's no E? All right, sizable. I got it now, right? I got it. Chat, we cook? Chat, good message. Hey, how are you? I'm down for Potty Mouth, and I was hoping to get in touch with the promoter. I have a sizable internet audience and would love to be a part of the show. Looking forward to hearing back. Love. Nigga said, just sound it out. What you mean? Yeah, I mean, I'm sending it. All right. Let's see. All right, chat. Let's see. Sometimes you gotta just plant a seed. Sometimes you do stuff not think it's gonna go nowhere today, but maybe it goes somewhere 2 weeks. Before we go any further, link your channel page. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I should. Should I link the Instagram too? Chat. Should I list? Chat. Should I also link the Instagram? We got 20,000 followers over there. I mean, we lose followers every day, but it's still 20,000. What happened with gamer streamer, bro? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about Corey? We talked about that. Nothing. He a fuck the white woman and he's a bad boyfriend. That's really all that happened. There is, watch the number one, stay. We're having a lot of fun. You can stay, but if you want to get caught up on it, just watch the VOD of this. I will have timestamps when I will have timestamps when we're done. If only Instagram with that. I got no one thing. Me and Chris been working on clips all weekend. So we got clips. I just don't know if they're gonna work on Instagram. Here, I'll show y'all. Matter of fact, I'll show y'all the clips that Chris and I've been working on. So Chris, if you don't know, Chris is Chris at Night. He is a valued member of the PMU. He's been a fan for a long time. This is his Twitter. I should follow him back now. Addicted to rapping on drumless beats. He's our guy. Chris reached out. He was like, "Yo, bro, do you still need somebody to edit clips for you?" I was like, "Yeah." And he made some clips, and their clips are really good. And it got me to like back in and editing clips. So he and I start working on. I start working on clips. So then I worked on some clips, and I was like, "All right, well, since you're working on some too, I'll work on some, and you can just like do the one of my the subtitles for him. This is one of the ones with subtitles, but this is one of the ones I edited. I'll go show you. Hold on. Let me switch. I don't know why they all going to that one. Here we go. Here go one of the clips that Chris edited. Actually, this one might be up. Actually, a few of these are up, actually.
Travis Scott dropped a single, and seemingly nobody gave a fuck. I'm trying to figure out his place in hip-hop. I think people listen to Travis Scott in secret, similar to the way they do to Russ. You'll never meet a Russ fan in your life, but they all listen to his music. Travis Scott is similarly, but he still has a lot of relevance. He's still one of the highest sellers in hip-hop, but everybody says they don't like his music. I don't understand Travis Scott's existence in hip-hop.
In my opinion, Travis Scott one of those hip-hop artists that he has great crossover appeal because what he does is hip-hop adjacent. People see Travis Scott as a savant and not a rapper. Just because people aren't listening to him doesn't mean people aren't listening to him. To quote the Boondocks, the absence of evidence isn't the evidence of absence.
Yeah.
And we're talking about relevancy. We don't exist in a monoculture anymore. When you say he dropped a new song and nobody cared, it means the streets were like, nobody on the timeline was talking about it. The units ain't say that, da-da-da-da-da-da. But also, we don't exist in a culture where when one person drops, everybody run to it no more. Nothing is monoculture anymore. Everybody exists in their own pockets and push the internet. So while I agree that you may not have seen people be moved by the Travis Scott record, I can tell you for a fact, a large portion of people were.
Yeah, that makes sense. Travis Scott.
So this is one of the clips that Zay, not Zay, that Chris edited. I edited some clips too this weekend. Yeah, I mean, we got clips. The Instagram. One of my coworkers has BBL, and I believe the rumors are true. BBLs do indeed look ridiculous inside an office setting. I've worked with women who have BBLs. I'm like, you look dumb. We're at Raising Cane's. I'm all about gender affirming care, but in that, I think we have the right to say it look ridiculous.
How soon are you mentioning if you see like a botched BBL?
Do I know her?
Let's say coworker you're starting to get to know. At what point do you ask
more detail? Did she come in with a BBL or did she?
She came in with a BBL. Yes.
I'm asking.
Oh, Frick.
I'm like, you got an L? What's up? You got
L is fire. Nah, you cook that. That's going over with me right now. Currently, the L.
That's what I'm saying. And by the way, if she lied, I'm gonna dig deep into her Instagram and find a doctor who did it. Any woman who is currently looking to get a BBL right now on the Instagram, they follow 7 doctors who do BBLs. Okay. And from that 7, they're currently creating a nest egg to get enough money for a consultation to then get the surgery. You go in there, you pay them $2,000 to draw a marker. They take a permanent marker and draw all over you. So I'm gonna take the fat out here.
That's a consultation. Is they draw on you on your body and tell you how they gonna do it?
I'm telling you.
First of all, that's a great
chat. It's W clips. We got good clips. They're longer and they're more talkative, but that's how clips are these days. So we got clips. We got clips, chat. We got y'all. We listen. The Instagram will be active soon. And I seen Zay doing fucking copy pastas in chat. Don't let Zay get y'all fucked up. All right. You hear me? Don't let Zay get y'all fucked up trying to do potty mouth copy pastas. All right. Don't let Zay do that to y'all. Don't let Zay get y'all fucked up doing potty mouth copy pastas. Don't let him do that to y'all. What y'all saying? Klarna BBW. You don't put it on Klarna, but you gotta build the nest egg to get the consultation. Because the consultation and the actual BBL are 2 different prices. You see what I'm saying? Right? So like you may walk in and be like, all right, chat. Like you may walk in and be like, the BBL call X amount. But just for the doctor to see you and tell you what he gonna do to you, like so you know what weight you got to get down to get the BBL. That's a whole different price. Those 2 different prices. 2 different prices, chat. I'm trying to tell you. Yo, Zay, you good? Zay, you good? Zay, you good? You doing copy pastas in the chat? You good? Zay, you good? All right. No, for sure. No, for sure, Zay. 1,000%. 1,000% Zay gonna get fucked up out this show. 1,000%. Love. Can we, yo, we good? Chat. Are we good? Cause I don't feel like we good right now. I feel like niggas is moving niggas moving iffy a little bit. It feel like niggas in a bag a little bit. And I'm just wondering like, who motivated you to talk so spicy to me right now? Who did that to you? No thing, I ain't worried about it. Next thing, it being brokers. I saw this clip of around Stevie Wonder, and I thought this shit was hilarious. So I want to show it to y'all. Let's keep going.
Something that
Hold on. Let's bring it up.
I must say to all of you, something that I was thinking of. When did I want to let the world know this? But I wanted to say it right now. You know, there have been rumors about me seeing and all that.
Yo, who the fuck told Unc that we got the bit that he can actually see? Who told Unc that we run around saying that he fake being blind? Who is informing Stevie Wonder on BrainRot memes? Who's doing it? This shit gets sad too. Watch this.
But seriously, you know the truth. The truth is, shortly after my birth, I became blind. Now, that was a blessing because it's allowed me to see the world in the vision of truth.
I'm trying to get some speeches off. What's up, yo? Who told him about this? Who told him that we think he can see? Who told him? And now he up there doing speeches. He up there like, yo, like I'm really blind. Surely after I was born, I became blind. But truthfully, it was a blessing because it gave me, because now I see the world differently. He not doing no bits, bro. He on some shit. Listen, I need to know whoever told Unc, Steve Wonder, whoever told Unc that we on the internet joking about him being able to see, you shall perish. You shall perish. You will not see the wonders of the afterlife. I'm not allowing that to happen, bro, because now you got me feeling bad for participating in the jokes. I feel bad. He's speaking truth to power. Bro, stop, bro. Stop. Stop, bro. He's not speaking truth to power, bro. I hate this shit, bro. I hate that he know the bit. I hate that he knows it. Because he should know it. He should know that shit. So I come here to ask chat, are we buying or selling Stevie Wonder knowing that he's blind bit, chat? Are we buying or selling that? Are we buying or selling it? Y'all tell me. Because I'm on some shit like, not only do we need to kill the person who knows, let's sell them into slavery. That's where I'm at with it. Let's sell the nigga who told them. Y'all buying it? Y'all buying it? I make one joke, so I'm not buying it. Bye. Y'all ain't, come on, yo. It was good jokes we was making, yo. It was some funny shit he was doing. Cause the way he was looking sometime, it looked like he could see. It was funny jokes. It was funny jokes.
Shut up. Be quiet before you get exiled.
It was funny jokes. It was funny jokes. I'm not ready to sell off this. I'm not ready to sell off my meme stock of, let me tell you this. I'm not ready to sell off the stock of the joke. I'm not ready to sell my stock yet. I'm not ready to sell my stock in this joke yet, even though it sounds like I should, right? He acknowledged the bit is dead. Common knowledge on the internet tells you that you should sell it. Nah. He can't read the internet. So we can evolve the joke further and he won't even know until somebody else tell him. That's why I'm buying it, and actually, I'm about to buy more of it. I might short the actual comment joke that he can see, and I'm going to buy in a future stock of like whatever it could be. He don't got internet. He don't got vision. Fuck internet. The fuck? He don't got internet. He don't got vision. He can't see what I'm saying. Fuck, what are y'all going to tell on me again? Internet. He can't see. Stevie to the moon, yo. I'm buying Stevie stock. I'm buying Stevie stock, and nobody can stop me from buying Stevie Wonder stock. It's a good stock to buy. It might be volatile. But sometimes you invest in volatile stocks. He could read Braille. I'm not gonna lie. Who the fuck is praying my tweets out on Braille so Stevie Wonder can read them? Who doing that?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
He caught that microphone. That man could see. He can hear you, Buzz. Who gonna show in this podcast? Y'all better not show Stevie Wonder this fucking stream. I swear to God, bro. Y'all show Stevie Wonder this shit. I'm selling you. How about that? Speaking of memes that should be bought in, and speaking of memes that people that should be bought and should have been sold, I'm sorry to inform y'all that I can never sell my Kanye West meme stock. I can never sell my stock in Kanye West. Not as a rapper, but as a meme, I can never sell my stock, bro. Have y'all seen this?
Cardi said to me on the phone, nigga, this nigga told me he was at the Chateau with a gun, nigga. What that mean, nigga?
Bro. How y'all want me to
potty mouth?
How y'all want me to get rid of this stock, bro? Be for real, bro. Y'all want me to get rid of this?
Cardi said to me on the phone, nigga, this nigga told me he was at the Chateau with a gun, nigga. What that mean, nigga? And then nigga said he don't be on the internet. It's like, if you don't be on the internet, what we talking about then? And I ain't say nothing then.
How y'all want me to sell that stock, bro? How y'all want me to sell this?
Cardi said to me on the phone, nigga, this nigga told me he was at the
Chateau with a gun, nigga.
What that mean, nigga? And then nigga said he don't be on the internet. It's like, if you don't be on the internet, what we talking about then?
That's real shit. Like this nigga, if I'm on the internet talking and you don't be on the internet, then what we talking about? You ain't even see it. It's like Stevie Wonder all over again, bro. What we mean, bro? Come on, man.
It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
I'm never selling my Kanye West meme stock.
I ain't say nothing then.
I can't, bro. Actually, Chad, y'all already know. Can I download it? I can't download it. Perfect.
Cardi said to the
Chad, you already know where I'm at with it. You already know where I'm at with it. Come on. Anybody who watch these streams, who watch enough of these broadcasts, if you watch enough of these broadcasts, you should have known what was coming next. It was, what the fuck is that? It was obvious. It was obvious to anybody who's seen enough of these broadcasts. There we go.
This nigga told me he was at the Chateau with a gun, nigga.
First of all, at the Chateau with a gun, not the funniest thing ever. At the Chateau with a gun, not the funniest thing ever.
What that mean, nigga? What that mean, nigga?
Come on. It was obvious. It was obvious to anybody who's seen enough of this broadcast what I was about to do. No, hold on. Go back. Fucking video assets. Sounds. Come on, hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Y'all knew.
What that mean, nigga?
Come on, man. Come on, yo. You had to know.
What that mean, nigga?
Actually, can I we can make it come in. We can make it come just a little bit earlier. Turn it down some, actually, because I don't need that. I don't need the clip. I don't need that shit. I don't need that motherfucker to clip on me. And actually, while we at it, we can turn this Kanye. We can turn this Kanye audio up a little bit. Turn that Kanye up audio. The Ye audio up a little bit. Here we go. Make it a nice.
What that mean, nigga? What that mean, nigga?
There we go. What y'all mean? Come on, yo. Come on, yo. I'm never, y'all, I'm sorry. Sometimes Nazis are funny. Sometimes Nazis are funny. And I know y'all like, oh no, I know some of you like purity leftists be like, oh no, we shouldn't give it any attention. We shouldn't give it any attention. Yeah, I know, but like, have y'all heard how funny this drop is? Like, I got some funny Nazi drops. For example,
none of these niggas have motion except for me.
What y'all want me to do, bro? What y'all want me to do, bro? Y'all want me to just ignore how funny of a drop that is? Y'all want me to be like, oh no, no, I have no sense of humor. Is that the expectation of a man such as myself? Let me tell you something. It's impossible. Here we go. New drop. New drop acquired.
What that mean, nigga?
New drop acquired, my nigga. Y'all heard that?
What that mean, nigga?
Good drops, bro. Good drops. I can't wait to drop that on niggas. I can't wait to drop this on niggas. Somebody say something in chat I don't understand?
What that mean, nigga?
Come on. Nigga come in chat, start dickieing?
What that mean, nigga?
Come on, yo. I see a comment I don't fuck with.
What that mean, nigga?
So many applications. So many applications. At the chateau with a gun. What that mean, nigga? Come on. There's so many applications of what that mean.
What that mean, nigga?
It's so, but this drop has endless applications. Y'all gotta open y'all minds up though. Y'all really gotta open y'all minds and really like be forward thinking and be like progressive in thought. You portrayed the liberal platform with the you portrayed the liberal platform with that Flint's ass drop.
What that mean, nigga?
Who said I was liberal, nigga? You thought I was a fucking lib?
What that mean, nigga?
I've been running around. First of all, I've been running around calling myself a socialist for months.
What that mean, nigga?
Come on, yo. I love a good draw. Yes.
Fuck my body.
Come on, bro. Speaking of that, I think that's pretty much all I have for meme brokers. Pretty much all I have before, but I got a few more stuff, but it don't gotta be meme brokers. I feel like we've been going crazy on that segment. It's a very fun segment. So before we go any further, I feel like it is my civic duty as a poor podcaster to inform everybody who's listening how they can help me make money. First and foremost, if you're new here and you're watching the VOD of this, thank you. I appreciate that. Leave a like on the video. That helps a lot. Subscribe to the channel. That also helps a lot. These streams happen every Monday and Friday. On Friday, I'm here with my co-host Ford. He's a Dominican immigrant. So, yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know if that means anything to you, but it should. Like, his people are being persecuted. If you don't subscribe to our channel, knowing that I have a Dominican immigrant sitting next to me all the time, that means you're a Nazi. You're a Nazi, brother. How about that? You want ICE to win. That's what you want. You want ICE to win. But
hello, potty mouth.
But in all seriousness, thank you for watching. By the way, somebody subscribed off that. I don't know if y'all see that. Somebody just subscribed. Nigga said, you're not gonna call me a fucking Nazi. Nigga said, you're not gonna call me a Nazi. Worked. It worked. But in all seriousness, thank you for watching. Subscribe and like the video. But if you want to help us monetarily, there's a few ways you could do it. Number one, you can subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/pottymouth. Over on our Patreon, you get podcasts, but the podcasts aren't really the selling point. They're not really the selling point. The selling point of our Patreon is our reality TV show reactions. We do a lot of reactions to reality TV shows. We just watch shitty reality TV show, and we just judge people who are trying to look for love on television. It's really the funnest, really the most fun thing we really could have ever done. Really. It's like we're just two guys just making fun of people who are like earnestly looking for love through a television show. It doesn't get much better than that. So patreon.com/pottymouth. If you enjoy reality TV show reactions, subscribe to it. We just finished our Temptation Island, and now we're watching The Ultimatum. I think we're going to start another show this week, so we can have two shows running consistently. Two shows running concurrently with each other. And I think we might do Love is Blind as well, because we've never seen the first season of Love is Blind. So we're doing the first season of The Ultimatum, the first season of Love is Blind. You know, Vanessa and Nick Lachey, they got a monopoly over there. They got a fucking monopoly. Patreon.com/pottymouth. Go support us over on Patreon.
Spare some change? Got any change? Can you spare some change?
But if you're somebody who just wants something to listen to while you're at work, just another podcast to fill your work week, I have the perfect podcast for you. The Potty Mouth Podcast. You can subscribe to our YouTube membership program for $20 a month. You get 3 episodes a week. That's 12 episodes a fucking month. It's the best in the business. Number one, many podcasts have Patreons. Many of them do. Many of them, almost all of them do, but none of them have the output that we have over here at Poddy Mouth. 3 episodes a week for $20 a month, the best deal in the business. You gonna look at Joe Budden. Joe Budden may give you 20 episodes. Joe Budden may give you 3 episodes a week, but it's gonna mean a $50 tier. Joe Budden gonna make you pay $100 for that. I'm giving it to you for a simple 20 ball. Like Andrew Jackson. You know what I mean? It's the best in the business, and these podcasts aren't short. These podcasts aren't short. The podcasts aren't short. They're long podcasts, anywhere for 2.5 hours and 3.5 hours. We're really podcasts. We're talking about stuff. We're exploring the ideas. Also, a cool part about it is a lot of times because we do talk Monday through Friday. So Monday through Friday, we're talking into a microphone, giving ideas. Ideas are built on throughout the week. So something that we start that we may start talking about on a Tuesday episode may not get resolved into a Friday stream. So it's very important that you hear some of this stuff to hear the ideas evolved. It's very cool. Very cool aspect of it. So subscribe to our YouTube membership program for $20 a month. You get 3 episodes a week. That's 12 episodes a fucking month.
Spare change, ma'am.
I'm broke, nigga.
All right. So now that I got the ad out of the way, sometimes you gotta just, yeah, I mean, listen, you gotta tell niggas how to support you. If you don't, they won't know how to do it. But now that I got that out the way, do y'all want to hear? Okay, can I rant for a second? I've been having a lot of fun today. Can I rant for a second though? Can I just rant for a second? I got to rant for a second. Why do I have to rant? Because shit pisses me off sometimes. And I've been getting better at not letting shit piss me off. I've been trying to get better. I say that. I'm not going to say I'm better. I'm trying to get better at not letting shit piss me off, especially our comment section. Our comment section is really toxic on this channel. So I've been trying to like get better at not letting that shit piss me off. But I'll be real. Sometimes I let it get to me. Sometimes I let it get to me, and it's never my proudest moments. I'll say that. It's never my proudest moments when I let somebody in the comment section get under my skin or made me upset. And this weekend there was somebody in the comment section who got under my skin real bad. It wasn't about a take we had necessarily or idea that we expressed that they disagree with or anything like that, which was like usual things I deal with. And those things don't really piss me off as much anymore because I'm realizing that people are just like have different opinions and that's fine. But sometimes people just are, oh, okay. By the way, chat, I was looking for the comments, but I can't find it. It seems like they deleted it. So whatever. I tell you what happened. By the way, it's not even a Drake comment. It's not a Drake comment. I tell you what happened. So this past weekend, we did a stream on Friday, and on Friday's stream, somebody asked us to do the donation song. If you don't know what the donation song is, it's a remix of R. Kelly, right? It's the bump and grind. It is the bump and grind instrumentals, but with brand new words. We say, I don't see nothing wrong with a little $5. And somebody in our comments this weekend, they have since deleted the thread because I fucking murked their dumbasses. They were in the comments talking about wow, I could deal with you guys listening to Drake, but I can't deal with you listening to R. Kelly, being R. Kelly fans. I was like, what? We're not even R. Kelly fans. Like we're not R. Kelly fans. That's not what's happening here. We remixed it. It's like a funny bit. And then I explained it to him like the bit is like an overall joke that Ford and I have been doing for a long time. Is that we've always said that somebody need to go back in time and like not go back in time, but go back and re-record all of the songs from disgraced artists, and R. Kelly's one of them. So when we came up with the donation song, it was us trying to repurpose that kind of idea. And she was like, I just heard so many people make these awful jokes about R. Kelly peeing on women, and like I just feel like it's in bad taste. And I was like, we didn't even make a joke about R. Kelly at all. The joke isn't about R. Kelly or his victims. The joke is about begging people in the chat for money. Has nothing to do with R. Kelly. I was like, all we did was sing on an R. Kelly beat. All we did was sing on R. Kelly beat. R. Kelly slander will not be tolerated. First of all, R. Kelly slander is tolerated. Let's start there. R. Kelly slander is tolerated. I'm fine with R. Kelly slander. I'm with everybody who want to slander R. Kelly, but throwing it on my jacket as if we were like defending R. Kelly's actions, I was like, singing on his beat does not mean I defend any of the actions he made. And I was like, it was interesting to me, and I told the person, I was like, you are in the comment section virtue signaling. You're in the comments virtue signaling about a fucking R. Kelly beat that we're not buying R. Kelly stock. We're not defending him at all. Like R. Kelly was tertiary part of the joke because it was his beat. And I will say this, and I feel like I said this before. Four and I, oftentimes we do a lot of political and social commentary on our channel. Like sometimes when I get silly, like today's stream is more silly, more jokey, more ha fun. But sometimes and oftentimes we do a lot of political and social commentary. And when you do that and you lean to a certain side of the spectrum, people expect you to be that way consistently. People expect you to be this model leftist, this model progressive. And my issue with that is like I'm not. Spoiler alert. I'm not this model leftist. I'm not this model progressive. I'm not this model progressive. I think slurs are funny. Sorry to tell y'all, I think slurs are funny. I try not to say them anymore. I do my best not to say them anymore because I know they hurt people and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I think they're funny. I think that R. Kelly was wrong. Like, I think R. Kelly was a bad person, but also I think it's hilarious to say the R word. I think it's hilarious to say the F word sometimes, in some contexts. Like, I'm not saying that we should call actually mentally challenged people or actually LGBTQ people actually of these communities these words, but I think it's funny to call your friends these things. I'm not the model leftist. I am imperfect. Like, yes, I have beliefs and I want to progress that, and I want to progress people and especially the working poor, and I want things to be equal, but that doesn't mean I'm fucking like I'm this fucking saint. I'm not. Let's just care more about finger wagging instead of making sure government does their fucking job. Honestly, like it's like, you know, and I'm not going to sit here and say that in some contexts do I think that saying those bad words or listening to R. Kelly is wrong. Yeah, I think it's wrong for sure. Like just saying it out loud in public, I think that's wrong 1000%. I think telling people to listen to R. Kelly telling people to listen to R. Kelly music is bad. I think, you know, he's an evil man and we should never give him any money. I think these are things that I think with. But when Four and I did a reaction to Trapped in the Closet during our 40-hour stream, we didn't watch it through any official R. Kelly channels. We watched it through all re-uploads. Like, we didn't give him money. We did it ethically. Like, but also the purpose of it was to laugh at how crazy of an idea it was, not to champion his lyrical prowess and how much a musical genius he is. I don't know. I think that the problem with the left, in my opinion, is how much of us, how many of us don't actually care about the issues, but care about finger wagging. Like, it's not about finger wagging. You're talking to a man who 2 months in a row now done paid his dues for the Democratic Socialists of America. I'm a part of the chapter in Philly. I'm doing the best I can with what I got, chat. Like, I don't just get up here and preach these socialist ideas. I actually put my money where my mouth is. Like, it's real liberal shit. So, I don't know. That bothered me this weekend. I wish he didn't delete. It was a woman, which doesn't. I'm not saying that in like a harmful way, but it was. Let me see. Oh, I found it. Never mind. She didn't delete. Here we go. Here we go. Hard pass on y'all singing R. Kelly. Are y'all good? Drake is one thing, but it's starting, but not starting. Hold on, excuse me. I'm trying to read this fucking sentence. It's a hard pass. Y'all sing R. Kelly. Are y'all good? Drake is one thing, but now it's starting to be a trend to not give a fuck. Now, I said, please line up. We're not even singing R. Kelly. It's a remix and a joke we've been doing for a few months. Like, singing a remix on his instrumentals means I support his sex crimes. He didn't make the fucking beat. She said, the laughter is my point. Remix is irrelevant. I don't think we laughed at R. Kelly at all, right? And as someone who has been listening to people make pee-pee jokes about him since the 1990s, it's weird to me that all of the music in the world you choose are Kelly beats. I don't know why he needs to be a part of anything. And been doing for a few months crazy work, lying up to a man who pees on teenagers. Yeah, okay, but it gets serious. I said, we didn't make any jokes about R. Kelly. So the PP jokes comment is irrelevant to what we did. And I chose the beat because the joke came from us joking about someone who needs to re-record all the disgraced artists' music so we can listen to it again without feeling guilty. Third, he's not a part of the content at all. We used a beat that he didn't make and sung different words. You in the comments virtue signaling about a fucking beat. You chronically online lived up loser. This one I get mad. You chronically online lived up loser. On this channel, we often give our views on political and social issues. It's not hard to tell where we lean on the political spectrum. I don't care to pass your... On this channel, we often give our views on political and social issues. It's not hard to tell where we lean on the political spectrum. I don't care to pass your purity test. Unsubscribe if you are... I don't know what I'm saying. Unsubscribe. If you never watch the channel again, we're not losing sleep. Peace and love. Yeah. Your new segment on this channel might be Own the Libs. Right wing Griff. It's not even right wing Griff, bro. I don't like liberals. I don't like libs. I don't like libs, bro. Cause like it's such a liberal thing to do. Such a lit up idea to be like, I'm mad at a song. And we're not even singing the song. Like, it's such a lived up idea. I feel like there's bigger things in this world to worry about than two dudes goofing off singing songs. I definitely wouldn't say On the Libs. Somebody asked a question. I don't see it. Yeah. Libtard owned. New segment called L for the Libs. Here's the thing. When you talk about politics, sometimes you fucking get a liberal audience, and liberals are very performative. Liberals are very performative. I think that the same way that leftists online just like to complain about liberals online just like to complain about everything. That's how it goes. It's how it goes. Like, finger wagger, derogatory. She's a finger wagger. We've often... I'm the same guy that did I did 3 different videos on DDG. Like, think about that. I did 3 different videos about DDG. 3 different videos saying that DDG is a bad person because of a physical and emotional abuse that he did to his baby mom. And you think I'm out here defending R. Kelly? Like, how does those two things compute? Those whose ideas don't even compute. But nuance is lost sometimes. Nuance is lost. Like, so yeah, that's Dom's complaining segment. You know what I mean?
What that mean, nigga?
That's Dom's complaining segment. Do I have anything else? I do. Just one more thing, and then we can go. One more thing, maybe 1 or 2 more things, and then we can get out of here. Just real quick, and then we can get the fuck out of here, because I do have to record the pod tonight. Because that is part of my job description, is making sure I have a podcast recorded for everybody. So I don't know if y'all saw this news about Ghislaine Maxwell that came out the other day. It's the funniest shit ever. I like when niggas drop diss tracks. Cause this is a diss track, by the way. This is a diss track. This is a political diss track. Ghislaine Maxwell willing to reveal Jeffrey Epstein client list, but is being blocked by progressive Republicans via the Daily Mail. She's like, yo, I got the list. I got the list, chat. I'm willing to hand over the list. I'm willing to give it to the people. Mind you, this is a woman who's been in the jail. This is a woman who's been in jail for nearly a decade now. Never killed herself, which people are running around saying, if she end up dead, we know why. We know why. We know why. She is like, she's doing a promo like, what you mean there was no list? I got the list. I got this list. I got the list. Now, here's the thing. Republicans, so Democrats are running around talking about release a list. Now, some of them are boldly running around saying, but they don't want the list to come out neither because some of their people will be implicated. Republicans don't want it to come out because Trump will be directly implicated and Trump is on the list. And if you don't know, the whole list was blackmail. It was made for blackmail, right? But I do think the funniest part about this is Trump has been like on Truth Social. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the Trump's Truth Social post about the list. I can't find a fucking post. Damn. I can't find the post because nobody's on Truth Social really. It's just like 6 people. It's like 6 reporters on there who's on there to screenshot the post and bring them over to Twitter. But he said some shit like he was on that motherfucker like, yo, like why y'all still care about that? Like why y'all care? Like Trump was on Truth Social like, yo, get over that. Yo, get over that Epstein list shit, bro. We moved on, bro. It's over with. Who cares, bro? America's great right now, bro. I think he called America the hottest country. I think that was the quote. He called America the hottest country. Hold on. I gotta find this young, bro. Bro, it was, bro, I tell y'all, when I tell y'all I laughed out loud when I saw it, I laughed out loud. Did somebody got this post, bro? Here we go. No, he did it. Down tapped into True Social. No, I'm not, bro. I'm not tapped into True Social, bro. Y'all think I'm on True Social for real, bro? Y'all think I'm on that joint like truthing? What they call it over there? I'm truthing over there? I'm like, nah. I'm getting my truth sauce. I'm not gonna lie. Truth, so like calling a tweet a truth is kind of fire. Like niggas like I'm getting my tweets off, but like really I'm getting my truths off. That's fire lingo. Like I can't lie. Like we talking about from like a lingo perspective. It's fire lingo. I can't find a tweet. But he was like, bro. He's like, bro, nobody, bro, we moved on, bro. America, the hottest country in the world. He said that shit like we was like a hot new movie or like a hot new album. He said, yo, we the hottest country right now, bro. We back, bro. Get off our dick, bro. We chilling. We chilling. Who cares? The best part about this, the best part to me about the whole Epstein list fiasco is it shows that America has the capacity to hate the elites and be ready for socialism if we just locked in, right? Because like I said before, the idea of releasing the Epstein list, this isn't about right or left. This is a bipartisan issue. It is the people versus the elites. The people want to know this list so we can know who the fuck was on those islands fucking pedophiles, so that we can know who the fuck was on our island fucking kids, so that we can like not, you know what I mean, understand that these how the elites move. And the fact that they are consistently playing in our face, just being like, no, it don't exist. This is why I hate Democrats, because none of them are radical enough to like really lock in and be like, look how much they playing in your face. Look how they playing in your face. Even though the Democrats also don't want that shit to come out, but it's because so many established Democrats will probably be on the list. But like none of them are radical enough to be like, yo, he ran on this shit. He used this shit to galvanize y'all and then took it from y'all. What that say about his character? What that say? They do, Dom. What you mean? Trump trying to gaslight. No, he is, bro. He's not trying. He is damn near succeeding at the gaslight. He's just like, no, who cares? I do think it's funny that she ran that. When you Democrats, which one? I don't know what you mean by that, brother. I do like the idea of Ghislaine Maxwell being like, I like the idea of Ghislaine Maxwell being Pusha T, being like, you cried in front of me, you died in front of me, your bitch took your lost your bitch to college bastards, you cried in front of me. Ghislaine Maxwell Ghislaine Maxwell is running around like Pusha T on like a press junket, be like, you lucky I ain't TMZ it. That's what she's saying behind bars. She like, you lucky I ain't TMZ this shit, bro. I could really go to, I got the list. I got it, which I fuck with. I fuck with that. I fuck with how she moving. One last thing before we go. Just one last thing. And then we can get the fuck out of here. I still got to do a pod tonight. No Beyonce hate today, because the other day I did Beyonce hate. Today is Beyonce appreciation. Today is Beyonce appreciation. Beyonce is on tour. And a bunch of people inside our community are going to the tour. A bunch of people are going to the tour, which shout out to everybody who's going to see Beyonce. I salute that. But this came out the other day. Beyonce choreographers and one of her dancers said thieves broke into the SUV and stole jump drives containing unreleased music, footage, and plans for a new show and more before her Atlanta show. Let me tell you something, bro. Is that not the most Atlanta thing you ever heard? I'm not from Atlanta. I'm not from Atlanta at all. I'm from Philly, but everything I hear about Atlanta is that niggas will break your windows and get into your cars and steal shit from you in Atlanta. That's everything I hear about Atlanta. And Beyonce, for some reason, the most secretive artist, one of the most secret artists in the world, just left her music inside a car for her to get robbed like everybody else does in Atlanta. I would expect this to happen to like your homegirl who go to Atlanta on vacation. I expect it to happen to her. But Beyonce? Now, they said it's containing unreleased music, footage, and plans for a new show and more. Chat, how much you think that shit going for? Let's talk about that shit, chat. How much is that shit going for? We talking about Beyonce unreleased? Now, granted, you going to jail. You are going to jail because like they can say that you stole $1 million worth of merchandise, technically, because A Beyonce album is worth millions of dollars. Niggas can say you stole $1 million worth of merchandise. Like, what's the assessment of this? This shit, not just music, but it's unreleased footage. You got shit like backseat, like behind the scenes from a tour. $50K a song. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking more 100,000, my nigga. I'm thinking 100,000 a pop. I'm thinking 100,000 for each file. 100,000 for each file. Now there was a news report floating around. I believe from Atlanta News. This is Phil Lewis. He posted this. Let's watch this.
At 4 o'clock, Atlanta police are working to identify the people accused of breaking into an SUV and stealing Beyonce's unreleased music, set lists, and other personal items. Channel 2's Michael Seiden live right now for us along Krog Street in Northeast Atlanta, where this happened. And Michael, you're breaking the story just hours before the Grammy-winning superstar is scheduled to take the stage for the 4th night, and you just got new information.
George, in the last 5 minutes, I reached out to APD. They confirmed that they have issued an arrest warrant for one suspect. More on that in a moment, but I want to show you. Take a look. We are inside the parking garage right here at Krog Street Market where this break-in took place. As tens of thousands.
First of all, why was a car full of Beyonce's unreleased music and footage parked inside a regular parking lot? That don't make no sense.
Of Beyonce fans prepare to descend on Mercedes-Benz Stadium for the 4th and final Cowboy Carter concert in Atlanta. APD has confirmed that a criminal investigation is underway after the Grammy-winning singer's choreographer called 911 after someone broke into his rented SUV and stole multiple items, including some of the superstars' unreleased music.
Oh, shoot.
No way.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Gonna be a lot of free Beyonce music on the street.
Oh, that's terrible. The crime is awful. Brazen people out here.
Police say it all happened just after 8 p.m. on July 8th, 2 days before the first show. Beyonce's choreographer and one of her dancers told police that they parked their rented Jeep Wagoneer inside this parking deck at Krog Street Market. And when they returned about an hour later, they noticed someone had broken in through the back window and stolen multiple items. According to the incident report, Beyonce's team member reported that the thieves got away with laptops and 5 hard drives. The hard drives contained watermarked music, some unreleased music, footage plans for the show, and past and future set lists. Channel 2 has reached out to Beyonce's representatives for comment, but as of Monday afternoon, we haven't received a response. And again, the big breaking news that APD has issued an arrest warrant for one suspect. We are still working to find out the name of that suspect and the potential charges they may face. Also, APD wanted us to remind everyone about their Clean Car campaign. Again, the city officials urging you to take a look at that. We got all that information on our website.
Chad, we already figured out. The police already figured out who the fuck did it and they issued an arrest for this nigga. That nigga doing life in jail, y'all. That nigga done broke into the wrong car, y'all. Wrong one. I don't know how he thought that was gonna go, but this was the worst possible outcome for what he thought he was gonna do. People saying it's an inside job. Is this like Kanye stealing from? It's like Kanye getting his laptop stolen. Y'all think it's somebody that close to him? Y'all think it's somebody that close to her? Y'all think it's an inside job? First prisoner of Alligator Alcatraz. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If I was a landed street nigga and I was breaking into cars, I don't know which cars I'm breaking into. I don't know which cars I'm breaking into. But if I happen to break into Beyonce car, I'm like, oh, I didn't steal $1 million worth of merchandise. I'm not returning anything or giving myself into police until I work out a deal with like I walk away scot-free. I'm like, I'm not going to jail for Beyonce shit. Y'all only get this shit on if I walk away scot-free. If not, everything hits the internet. That's my deal, bro. They not about to do this shit to me. Fuck that. No. That nigga going to jail forever. You know what Rock Nation about to do to that nigga? You know what Rock Nation about to do to him?
What that mean, nigga?
Rock Nation about to have that nigga rotting in jail, yo. What? I can't. I'm not going. You gotta get him playing that van at this point for sure. Rock Nation conspiracies. I'm telling you, bro. Do the math. I did the math, bro. I did it. He's cooked. He's going to jail forever. It's over, buddy. This like Trump assassinated him. I bet we never hear a follow up on this. Damn. They're gonna kill him and just take the files back, and we never gonna have Rock Nation about to do it to him. Jay-Z, you will crumble. I mean, you would have to not just pay me. I don't at this point, like, it's not about paying me because the police already issued a arrest. And we talking about millions of dollars worth of merchandise. This is a federal crime. At this point, I'm not worried about money. Don't send me to jail. I'm not doing fair time for a carjacking. Not even a carjacking. Like, is it breaking in? Like, what do you call breaking into a car? Like, inside I know Stanford they call it bipping, but like, that's not a carjacking. It's because you ain't steal the car. It's not breaking in there because it's not a house. Like, I'm not doing fair time behind bipping, bro. Brothers get taken up by a sniper rapper. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. Yeah. You ain't wrong. But all right, chat. Thank you guys for showing up today. What a great stream. WWU, everybody. WWU.
Potty mouth. Stop playing. Well, hello, potty mouth.
Y'all really showed y'all ass today. What a great time today. I think at one point we had $180 people in here. Shout out to CoryxKenshin for not doing anything but just creating a news cycle. I could put you on the thumbnail. Tomorrow there will be a podcast, YouTube membership programs for $20 a month, 3 episodes a week. The first episode is Tuesday. You get episodes Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You can subscribe and listen to it tomorrow. That's how that shit work. Thank you very much.
Spare some change? Got any change? Can you spare some change?
Tomorrow on our Patreon, patreon.com/pottymouth, there will also be a new reaction to the ultimatum. You can go subscribe to our Patreon and get that too. Yeah, subscribe to our Patreon.
Spare change, ma'am.
I'm broke, nigga.
It really depends on what you want, because both of them offer the same exact deal. The only difference is the YouTube doesn't have reactions in it. The Patreon does. It really matters what you care about. Do you just want to hear more podcasting? YouTube membership. If you want podcasting plus those reactions, Patreon. That's really how we do it, man. Great stream. Thank everybody for 10,000.
So looking at it, bro, we got to go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
Thank you, everybody, for 10,000. That was a big deal for us. Big deal. A lot of y'all don't know this, but for all the new people here that's going to see this and, listen to this later on, we used to have an old YouTube channel beforehand. Back in the day, we used to go about Listen to This While You Shit. That was our old name. It's called Listen to This While You Shit. We used to be the home of the Potty Mouse. The Potty Mouse was just a moniker, what we called ourselves, until I thought, let's be more... Maybe I should be a little bit more brand friendly. And Potty Mouth is how we got there. It's always been a part of the branding, but back in the day when we were listening about your shit, we had that channel for what, 4 maybe 5 years, 4 years. We never got over 4 years. We never got over 9,000 subscribers. Never. We never once got over 9,000 subscribers. We had some videos that worked. We built the audience and all that kind of shit, but never got over 9,000. So now that we're in, 10,000, it means a lot for us. It means a lot. It means a lot to us, Listen, they always say the first 10,000 is the hardest 10,000, but let's make sure the next 10,000 is the easiest 10,000. Appreciate everybody for coming up, chilling with us. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Why can I stop streaming?